What would you say are the benefits of experiencing a wisdom circle conversation?
Oh, I mean, your insights just completely expanded some of mine and completely reframed other sort of limited perspectives I had based on my experiences. I mean, I wouldn't have gotten anywhere near this just, looking at the images myself, even, because as soon as I picked Monumental Adventure, I was just bombarding you with emails with all my insights. It was like, "Bah, bah, 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 bah." Um, but it was so important to have your perspective because I was off on some of them. I was limited. I was limiting what it could mean because of my life experiences with belonging or not belonging more. So yeah, I think it's priceless, to have your perspective. I mean, that's your that's where you're a guide.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I love to do this. So, and the cards make it really easy.
It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, you never have to, you never have to question the money you spent on traveling. Not that you do, but
Yeah, really. So, any other unexpected outcomes? I know you've talked about many of
Yeah,
them
coming
already.
right back to what I was naturally, organically good at in terms of marketing. Yeah, that was unexpected. I did not expect that. And it's very welcome. Um, I got a lot of what I, how I expanded or reframed the belonging was really useful to me.
Mm.
Very expansive. And, I think I was in interconnectedness is good and belonging is unevolved and bad. There was a little judgment going on, and that's no, they work seamlessly together. And there's not anything wrong or better than, it's just different. It's just a little bit different. So I think I started to see that I had a bias against belonging and a bias for interconnectedness, which is just not helpful.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, if someone's wondering whether or not they one of these private wisdom conversations could help them with a specific question or challenge, what would you say to them?
It's just saved me another 9 years of trying to, and I can't put a dollar figure on that, but I can put an emotional and mental and spiritual angsting cost of spending another 9 years trying to take what I'm assuming I have to do and make it palatable to me. And of course, that I'm at a point in my life where I will not do anything I don't really want to do. So I would be here in 9 years from now again. So yeah, I think that especially if it's something that is you just know, we just know when we're stuck and we're sort of spinning around and we're missing something because it's not working and we can't figure out what we're missing and it's just not working. It's not getting us there. We're not enlivened. We're not juiced. We're not inspired. We're not, we're taking action only because we think we should be, for God's sakes. It's been 9 years. I better try this and I better try that. Just do it because, yeah, I mean, I just got permission to do what I love to do, to do outreach and marketing in a way that is so natural to me. I not only can do it in my sleep, but it's joyful.
Mm.
Whether the client ends up being a client or not, it's a great conversation. I'm in service, I'm disseminating. Whether I sign her up as a client or not, I have disseminated my work because I say, yeah, you're not ready for this, but do this, and then, come back.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
just please, do it. And it's fun because it takes you out of the cognitive dissonance you're stuck in, or the story you're stuck in, or the um the unpleasantness that you're creating for yourself, and you're going on a trip and you're looking at images, and it's just it's another way to free you up to perceive and understand that your own thinking is not going to get you there because it hasn't gotten you there yet, right? Yeah, we get stuck in our own thinking, in our own assumptions and our own stories. And there's something about images that just, especially images of other cultures, it breaks through that rut.
Well, thank you for sharing that,
Yeah,
because
and I'm not being paid. I'm very grateful. I didn't expect that. I don't know what I expected. I knew it would be a great conversation, but I wasn't expecting to literally be uh, liberated from this 9-year spinning.
yeah. Well, I have to say, I can take a certain amount of credit, but I really have to give the cards their due, because this is what they do in ways that never cease to astound me, to tell you the truth. I mean, they just, um, they carry their own energy,
Yeah.
very much from these images and the places where I took these photos, and they just are consistently incisive and gently take people to exactly what they need.
And I can attest to how your guides worked you to the bone. These cards, and how you would just, go to bed and have to get up and clarify. You would get insights while, even though, and I think you assumed, well, I've been doing, leadership coaching for how many years and I've been traveling for how many years, this should be a piece of cake. And it wasn't,
No.
because putting the epic leadership insights and essence together with the travel wisdom was a whole journey for you. And it was hard. It was a hard journey. I mean, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
So I know that there's wisdom in these cards that are from all the higher beings that work with you. They
absolutely.
woke you up in the middle of the night and had you rewriting, and then you'd have a whole new insight that was like, oh my God, yes, that's it.
This is
So
true. This is
yes.
absolutely.
And you had an unseen crew of guides.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you were being taken through the desert of creating a card deck. That is phenomenal. It's
Yeah.
definitely phenomenal.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And what you say is the absolute gospel, because
It was an epic journey.
it was truly an epic journey. And I think that's why now the cards do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, but you did all the heavy lifting to get them all, what was it? I remember saying, well, how do you come up with the epic journey essences with the travel wisdom? And you're like, I don't know. I don't know. It just, they wake me up in the middle of the night. Oh God. So yeah, and now they do, you're right. Now they can do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you
So,
can add your guidance now.
right, yes, because they literally took me through all 54 transformations with every single card.
Yeah, you did. And now, and the more you work with other people, you're getting, again, it's a wisdom well, you're getting more and more insight into the cards.
Yes,
But boy, to have them, to match up those essences and to describe them, with the travel wisdom, that was a journey.
yeah, it was. It truly was. And it was epic. There's no doubt about it. And
Yeah,
so
you were suffering at times.
I was. Yeah, no, I was. Although now, with a smile on my face, I can
Yes.
actually extend an invitation to those of you who have the good fortune to see this conversation between Anya and I, and invite you really to contact me and have an initial sort of conversation about you experiencing a private wisdom circle
Absolutely.
conversation.
And grace is the perfect word because this was full of grace. You know, it was
Mm,
not painful. It was not, you went through all the struggle of creating them, but they are now full of grace. These
yeah,
cards, you and the cards are full of grace. It's just, it's such a pleasure.
thank you. Thank
And it
you.
is from confusion to clarity, from chaos to context, and from control to creativity. That's exactly what happened.
Mm, yeah, yeah.
Now I can just relax into creativity, which is what I've been waiting for so long. But
Mm,
when I don't have any clarity, I can't have any interest. And I can't generate, you know, the creative urges and the creative energy that I have unlimited amounts of when I have interest and clarity. So,
yeah, yeah. So please feel welcome. You see my email contact here to shoot me an email with invitation interest, maybe in the subject line. And we can have at least a brief conversation about how you experiencing a private wisdom circle conversation could work for you.
oh yeah, please do. I couldn't encourage you more.
Or if you want to start small, you can simply buy the deck, which is in digital format. And it's on a free app called Deckable. And you can purchase the deck there and have it on your phone or your other device and draw cards whenever you need them. The beauty of having it on the app is that it allows you to save the cards. You can journal about the cards. You can even share images of the cards that you select.
Yeah, can you print them out?
You can actually send the card, share them, and send it like to your email, and then you can print it out.
Okay, great. Yeah, because I'm
Yeah,
so tactile. Yeah.
right, right. Yeah. So, so that's what this link is here at the bottom. This tiny URL is a link right to where the decks reside on Deckable, and you just look for the Epic Leadership Journeys Transformational Travel Wisdom card deck, because you too can experience insights, clarity, and inspired next steps. Or if you want to start even smaller, there's a place where you can just pick up some merchandise so that you can have an image that, because these images embody, as you saw here in our conversation, they embody energy. So you can, you know, have a tote bag or t-shirt or sweatshirt or mug with one of the images that speaks to you and begin to experience what the deck images have to offer in that way.
And they do embody the energy, and there's a way to receive it even without, you know, intellectually grasping it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah. So there's an image of what the cover of the deck looks like.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So thank you, Anya.
Thank you, Sylvia. What a ticket to freedom.